I'm Scott.
I'm Ben.
I'm TJ.
And this is a review. On today's episode, which is episode 23, we'll be reviewing Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. What's the plot, Ben?
So we open 3 years after the events of Jurassic World. The park's been destroyed.
Okay.
The dinosaurs are living free on the island.
Okay.
Claire, in the rubble of the park. They want to save the dinosaurs because there is the island Isla Sorna's now the head of a volcano.
Volcano is threatening to erupt and destroy the island and presumably kill all the dinosaurs.
Okay.
So they want to save these dinosaurs,
and there's, like,
but
public
the government says
opinion
no
on this
because
too.
ultimately this is
The
a
public
private
and
enterprise
this advocacy
and
group
we're not getting
wants
involved.
to
Dealt
see if there
this
can be some
serious
measures
blow.
taken.
Claire
They
say we want to,
Claire
you know,
is
we started this. We want to save
a helping
dinosaurs.
hand
We have
by
an operation
Mr.
very,
Benjamin
very
Locke.
akin to
It's a ploy.
This
Lost
is all a
World.
ruse.
They're
This
gonna send this
operation
expedition.
We're going
Is
to
an
capture the
operation
dinosaurs.
to get the dinosaurs
We have a
out,
sanctuary
not to bring
that we
them to a
own
set
an idyllic
this land,
sanctuary
like a
where they
valley
can live
of
out their
Eden.
days. They're shuttling these dinosaurs
molested by
man.
man.
They're
This
animal
is
traffickers
to get them to
the
our,
American mainland,
rounding up
to
the
auction them
dinosaurs,
off
and
to
the
the highest
whole
bidders.
So that's the whole
a great
focus of the
question.
whole
Chris
first act.
Pratt
was
was
training the
training
Raptors.
They need him because
and was
they
able
need
to prove
Blue
that they can have military
Blue, number
application.
one,
They
is
show
like
the
footage
the
of
most
Owen working with
intelligent,
Blue, and
advanced
what if I were to tell
raptor
you
that they have.
that
She's like the
need
alpha
Blue
that was controlled by
be
Owen. So they need
the
Claire because
mother
Claire can hack into the tracking system.
Do you hear yourself right now?
Yeah, no, I'm just explaining the plot. Just a total side note, I am a full Jurassic Park Dick Rider. The new dinosaur, the new hybrid that they are working on, which they have created
the sequel to the Indominus
prototype
Rex
called the
smaller
Indoraptor.
condensed version that they alluded to at the end of Jurassic World.
Raptor is based.
This
It
all
doesn't
is
have
to
Rex, so they need
so it's smaller.
To
So they
avoid
need
the
the next
falls
one
to have
Rex
in
from
Jurassic
Jurassic
World
World
that is
raised
raised
by
by
Blue
Blue
10 and had
just
unleashed
agreeable,
very much more
like
they
a more contained monster.
and that's how far
now.
this
The
prologue
dinosaurs
is
are at
too.
this military
Mansion,
nuts, and they're doing the auction. Free animals.
We're talking
in
about a movie
combat.
where they're cloning fucking dinosaurs. Like
entirely
hijinks.
unprecedented.
So basically,
The mansion
how
where
it's
all the
structured.
Dominus
Lockwood,
is
the first
the act
Indoraptor
was
gets
basically-
out. Auction is going to be taking
and
place. So the whole
stalking
room,
men
Lockwood
around the
thinks
ground.
Lockwood thinks that
Jurassic Park
as
Dick
a
Rider.
So
Lockwood thinks they're rescuing the
Is that
dinosaurs.
the
Everyone's
one-
very sickly. He's face bent,
blown
blown
up
up. He has this
by
younger
a
gentleman
volcano.
who's like running his foundation.
They have to get off the island,
He
and then
thinks
they have to get to
because everyone's like,
mansion.
oh, how would he not know that there's a big dinosaur garage or whatever? That like in his house. He
How
does
far
know,
away
but
into
he
the movie
thinks
right
that they're
now?
keeping them
We're
there
down
to
through the
take
first
the
act. They get
sanctuary.
the tangle.
The actual
and,
plan is
fall
to
through
hold the
the
auction
glass
there,
ceiling,
auction off the fucking dinosaurs, and use the monies acquired therein to fucking advance the research of the calamity of capture the
Jurassic Park Dick Rider.
and as dinosaurs have escaped the mansion, they're out in the wild where we live, the San Fernando Valley, America. Basically, the shot does at the end of Jurassic World once again. Evac overlooking that they have literally probably as Glendale and Pasadena, egg, probably Glendale and San Francisco Zoo, and Jurassic Park Dick Rider. A post credits. Oh, and Owen and Claire. One more. Owen and Claire are driving, and they see some pterodactyls flying over the sea against the sun. And at the very end, we get a little post credits stinger of pterodactyls flocking in Las Vegas. And potentially where I think the episode Jurassic World 3 is going to open. Is going to open with a pterodactyl assault a la the one in Jurassic World on Las Vegas proper. That is going to be the opening action sequence of Jurassic World 3. Don't at me. That's definitely what they're doing. Jurassic Park, Dick Rider.
TJ, tell us the plot to Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
All right, so we open up on. So the plot of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is essentially that it's the same. It's the same. It's all the movies. Breeding dinosaurs is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And in this case, we find it out through an even dumber way than before, in my opinion. This is the movie where they go, oh, we need you, but then it turns out they were using you to get to Chris Pratt.
Classic
and then it
double
turns
cross.
out they're using Chris Pratt to get to Blue. but that's only because they need Blue's DNA, because it's like the Albert Einstein of dinosaurs. And it's hella imprinted on Mama Chris Pratt, and so they need its DNA so they can make like obedient super dino warriors.
Okay, so
Dino warriors.
full
Scott.
disclosure here. I have not seen this movie. I'm not going to see this movie based on both attempts of this review now. We did this already, just me and Ben, and he spent 20 minutes of the review explaining the plot to me. You may or may not hear some of that in the future, but I was hoping that bringing TJ in would clarify some of this. It's not. He gave me a very succinct description of the movie, and I'm still like, what the actual fuck?
Do you want to ask us questions and we can like Jeopardy or like somehow
I don't even know
show buzz in? And
I don't know what to add. I'm like, okay, so the plot of the movie has been established. They're trying to make a new dinosaur
Classic.
classic.
Also spoilers.
Do they explain? Do they give a good reason why?
Because of money, bruh. they literally
The military-industrial complex.
to like get money.
Greed and warfare.
So,
It's a sin.
so here's the question. The end game here. We militarize the raptors.
The hybrid dinosaur.
Sure,
Right.
whatever.
But they listen to the master.
Yes.
Oh, and they can also, they're like, also kind of like the monsters from A Quiet Place, so you can like aim a laser pointer at something and shoot a high-pitched noise, and then they know to attack the thing where the high-pitched noise is.
Okay.
But sorry, go on with your question, 'cause I
So,
don't wanna
like-
confuse you.
We're going after some terrorists.
Right.
Or whatever we're fighting.
No, they're selling them to terrorists.
Oh, no.
There's some shady folk.
But that's the question. So then, like, what do they do? What is the dinosaurs' function in the military? Like, in the army, what do they do?
Trained killers.
So they just go in and wreck shop?
You bet.
Yeah, wild card.
What's wrong with drones?
These are dinosaurs?
You can't hack a dinosaur, friend. They say that in the first one.
true.
They say that in Jurassic World. They answer that question.
The silent high five.
So, what we have here, from my understanding, is you can't hack a dinosaur. Therefore, replace machines with dinosaurs.
Now you get it.
Okay, so TJ, Ben, what's good about this movie? Why? Just why?
Just why?
So
Why?
It went from what's good to, just why.
Just why?
Why does it exist?
Well, I like to think that it is a pretty well helmed as far as the technical competence. This is I thought the visual effects were amazing. Mm-hmm. Thought the animatronics were great.
So look good.
The dinosaur design was awesome.
Okay.
The set pieces overall were pretty neat and inventive.
Okay. Chris Pratt's acting. How was it?
It's fine. It's fine.
He was great as Guy.
As Guy.
It's fine. It's not offensive.
Does Chris Pratt have any defining characteristics?
He is like kind of this like warm-hearted, rugged badass. It's
He's
very
warm-hearted.
thin. Yeah.
I will say I think they did better with his character in this movie.
Than the first one?
He feels
both
more
of
like
them.
a person
I think,
in this
I
one,
think
for
the
sure.
characters are better.
Yeah.
I thought he was really flat in the first one.
Me too.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
agree.
He's definitely better in this
He's better
one.
in this
So, but plot-wise, this is definitely worse.
Yeah. This is a better directed film. I said this in our other attempt, and I maintain this. This is a better directed, but worsely scripted sequel
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
compared to
so
Jurassic World.
the thing is, with Jurassic World, finely directed film. It's not bad.
It's competent.
It
but
looks
this one
fine,
Feels
the
more
dinosaurs
This one
look
feels
well.
more like vision.
Okay.
Like more like there's some individual craft behind this. This is
Yeah.
This is like a singular artist, even amidst all the gloss that's just all there. It's like a huge corporate thing. It's this massive blockbuster film. It still feels like there's a little more going on here than in Jurassic World, as far as from a directorial standpoint.
Would you
I
agree,
know.
TJ?
I think technically it's a fine, fun film. I think the story is just lazy.
Do you think that it's more well directed than the first one?
You know, I'm not really a Colin Trevorrow fan
Yeah.
to begin with.
I mean, what else has he done?
Book of Henry, which was
No, Safety Not Guaranteed, which is great.
Okay.
yeah,
Which is
that's-
great.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's why Spielberg picked him, and I get
Yeah.
that choice. But like Jurassic World was a very okay movie. It was a fun, great 3D experience, and I had a great time in it. But like I haven't rewatched it.
So,
You know,
is this movie scary in any way?
It's got some good tension and suspense, I would say.
Because they're advertising this as like, oh, it's really dark and scary.
this
and like,
I mean,
this
compared
is-
to the last one, yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
Okay.
For sure. But like, I wouldn't say like if you want to be scared this like weekend, don't see Hereditary.
Go see Jurassic
See
World.
Jurassic World.
It's in the
Yeah.
it's in the Jurassic Park sandbox. Like it feels in line with the first and the second one, and even
Does
the
it
third
feel?
one.
Does it feel too safe? The fact that
A little bit,
you know,
but
my
there's
my
still some gore too.
my big issue with the first one with Jurassic World is they don't kill Chris Pratt, and I always go back to that because Chris Pratt is kind of an analog for the badass raptor guy from the original
dude.
Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
who tragically gets murdered, and then he gets murdered. But it's like great because he's the most competent character in the movie, and then that really raises the stakes. Chris Pratt is that character, and he survives now 2 movies.
Well, we'll see when Thanos snaps if he makes it or not.
But this Jurassic, he made it through this, through Jurassic World, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they're setting it up so clearly for a third one.
Well, I know,
And
but
the third one will be like the movie I feel like I hoped this one was. Like this is like
Okay.
it felt like a shop movie to me. Like let's bridge these stories so we can hopefully. This is also me just being an optimist and wanting to see cool dinosaur action.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't? But like, give me the cool movie that feels like a different Jurassic Park movie to me.
yeah.
'Cause all the ones I've seen felt the same.
So, you know, Ben, obviously you're really kind of coming out on this a little hotter. TJ, you seem like you kind of, you know, you like some parts of it, you don't like some parts of it. What's your kind of overall take on this movie as a whole?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked it, and if this was my first Jurassic World movie, I'd probably like it a lot more. Because it would feel... I think it was a very well-directed movie. I think it looks great. It was visually fun, but, like, the story just kind of was meh for me. And the new B characters they added just kind of fell flat. And, like, I wanted to like them, and, like, just couldn't for some reason. And, like, I don't know.
They really do disappear. Like the the B characters disappear from good bits of the movie,
Right.
so enough to where it's like they could have just been written out.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, the B characters kind of disappear. They do a great job with the A
Isn't it-
characters from the first movie.
So
but-
who are these B characters you guys are talking about?
The hacker kid.
Hacker Kid.
and the
Yeah.
and the Dino Vet.
Yeah.
So
and
what is
Dino
the
Girl.
what is Hacker Kid's role here?
Hacker
He
kid is like a
hacks stuff.
systems analyst or whatever, but they really they.
But I thought
needed
you told me in the beginning of this review that you cannot hack a dinosaur.
he needs to hack the park infrastructure
To get in to save the
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs, because they have to
Yeah.
go on a save the dinosaur mission.
So you still can use computer hacking with dinosaurs.
Well, not.
They
got
just
it.
have trackers.
Got it. Okay.
They do
Okay.
have trackers.
You could hack their trackers, Ben.
That's true.
You could turn the dinosaurs against the people that were sending them out against you.
You could at least not
You
let
could-
people know where they were.
You could redirect your signal and make them attack the people that were sending them out to begin with. Boom! Drone hacked. You can hack a dinosaur. If they're being controlled by something, you can hack them. Problem solved. So, Endgame, military dinosaurs. That's the bad. Who's the bad guy? Who's the villain in this movie? Is there a villain?
Okay, well, the villain has this great backstory we know nothing about, where apparently he went to college with...
Who is the villain?
He went to... That's what I'm telling you. He went to college with Claire. Is that her name in the movie?
BDH?
BDH.
BDH?
BDH.
What's her name?
Just
in the movie?
BDH.
Claire, yeah. Yeah, so...
Chloe?
This is the dude, the hedge fund manager of the Lockwood estate.
Right,
So
who
he's
went
just
to college with her randomly for no reason.
Some
and
white
they
guy?
just tell us that.
Yeah, some white guy.
Yeah,
white guy?
but he's also a rich, entitled white guy.
Okay. Yeah, some white guy.
Right.
Okay. So we have Deus Ex Machina white guy comes in to be bad guy for reasons.
And retcon Lockwood.
Who's Lockwood? Tell me about Lockwood.
He is John Hammond's original assistant or partner.
Who we've never heard
partner.
about till now.
Yeah, correct.
No, he's in the first Jurassic World.
Really?
They open on him.
Really?
Because I was like, what is this? When I first saw Jurassic World, I'm pretty sure we open on this.
Now, Ben, you've seen Jurassic
first
World how many
scene
times in
Jurassic
theaters?
World.
They don't open on Lockwood. What?
Don't they open in this, like... Or am I just thinking of another...
We have dissensions in the ranks amongst Jurassic
There's
World.
a John Hammond statue in Jurassic World.
Dude, hold on.
There
I
may
don't have my phone in
there
here.
may or
There's
may
no
not be
Lockwood.
reference to Lockwood in the first Jurassic
Are you
World.
talking about the sick guy in this movie?
Yeah.
He's in Jurassic World.
The first
Sure.
one?
Yeah. With Chris Pratt and them. Yeah.
Smoking gun confirmed.
No, he's not. Like, are you talking James Cromwell? Like,
The guy who's like sick in bed this whole movie.
yeah, he's not in the first one.
Yeah.
Keep discussing.
Hold on, we're just saying yes and no. Like I don't have my phone or anything to actually verify.
I have the phone. Don't worry. So, basically, the character you're describing, his name is Lockwood.
Lockwood.
And
yeah,
tell me more about him.
So he is John Hammond's original partner when they started to the cloning dinosaur project, and they were split apart over the park basically. Now that was all being handled, and now Lockwood wants to use his fortune to save the dinosaurs from extinction, because the dormant volcano on Isla Sorna or Nublar, whichever island, the island that
Dinosaur
I
Island.
think you had it the second time.
Yeah, whichever one.
So, IMDb confirms this character has not existed until this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's it?
Unless he was a character in the Jurassic World and they retcon recast, which is possible. But this actor has only been in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Can I check something on IMDb?
Sure. IMDb checks confirm that TJ's wrong, Ben's right. This character has only been in this movie. Moving on.
I'm confused. Carry on.
So they retconned in a character that was John Hammond's assistant.
Partner.
He's basic partner. So he's basically the Arnold to Ford in Westworld.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so...
I figured it out.
Okay.
It hurt my brain so much that they just added a character in the story randomly now that I had to believe he was already in it and wrote him into the first movie in my memory.
That makes sense. So, as of somebody that has not seen this movie, let me see if I can piece this together based on your guys' description.
Sure.
So basically what we have is the original Jurassic World island was under some sort of distress.
Volcano.
So,
Volcano.
Volcano.
Yeah.
Great. That's distressing for sure. So Chris Pratt and BDH go there to rescue the
The
dinosaurs
dinos for Lockwood.
for Lockwood.
Under the ruse of a...
I got this.
Yeah.
So then they take them back to save them, but then it turns out they're not saving them. They're selling them to evil people that want to genetically enhance them to new dinosaurs.
Correct.
So we're just trying... This is just a long way to get to make new dinosaurs. So we're making new dinosaurs. What's the new dinosaur called? We make a new dinosaur? Did they make a new dinosaur?
What's it called?
It's called the Indoraptor.
Indoraptor.
Yeah.
So what is the Indoraptor? What's his deal?
So the Indoraptor is basically an update to the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. It is the smaller one that they allude to at the end of Jurassic World. It's the more raptor-based one.
It's a giant blue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a giant.
Thank you.
It's a giant, more maniacal.
Thank you
blue.
for that. So it's a big raptor. That's smart.
Yes.
Okay.
Big smart raptor.
Big smart raptor. And
That's kind of part Indominus Rex.
is that not the whole point of raptors in the original Jurassic Park? That they're really smart?
Yeah, but those are small.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is big.
These are bigger and more ferocious.
But it's smaller than Indominus Rex.
Yes.
So it's big,
Right.
small.
It's big, small.
Big, small.
Some may call it medium dino.
It is medium. Yeah.
So
But it's big.
how do they create? Well, here's the question: how do they create this dinosaur? Where and how do they create this dinosaur?
It's
I got this one.
Genetic hybrid.
It's a genetic
I know
hybrid,
that.
but They say the reason why they specifically, and this is the whole thing, the reason why they specifically need blue is because this version of the dino should be able to imprint, but for some reason can't. Blue is the only dinosaur raptor that's ever been able to imprint, and so they want to be able to use Blue's DNA to imprint the next model of this dinosaur to sell it to highly trained people, but then this one breaks free. Ruh-roh. Dino
So is
party.
the secret here that only Chris Pratt has enough love in his heart to imprint on dinosaurs? Or is this an actual twist in the movie that Chris Pratt is part dinosaur?
No.
They haven't revealed that yet?
No.
That makes sense.
He's not.
That's the only thing so far that would make sense. You know that was going to be a part of the original Jurassic World.
Oh, I think dino-human hybrids.
They've been
is a
playing that
possibility for
shit.
The third one.
Oh my god. They've been
think
trying to do that
I think
shit since
maybe.
like 3.
I think maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Because a human clone is a major plot point in this film.
Yeah.
Who is a human... spoilers. Who's a human clone in this movie?
Maisie.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, British chick that was murked by... No?
No.
Okay, who then?
No.
She is
Maisie.
She is British. She's Lockwood's daughter, granddaughter, who is actually a clone of his daughter.
Wait, who's the British chick that got...
The assistant from the first one.
Is that her mom?
Negative. No. This is from
So,
Yonder.
zero, so
Once
all
again, I'm
this,
trying to just connect
all
the
this is
movies.
retcon bullshit.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
You can't just build a movie based on shit that never happened if it's in a series of movies that did happen.
Right.
That's nonsense. This isn't like... Let's start over if you're going to do that. Like, what the... Okay. So where does this movie end? Where do we get with this? What's the end goal? This is still taking 20 minutes almost to just figure out this movie. This is just nonsense.
Yeah, but at least we understand it now.
Where does it end up? Where is the end goal? So the big stupid raptor that's not big, it's not small, gets out, and it starts...
Hijinks ensue.
Big
time.
Where do we end up here?
Blue fights it, drops it out.
How big is Blue?
Blue's like a raptor size. So Blue's like 6 feet tall, probably. And
Okay.
the Indoraptor's probably like 9 feet tall.
Okay.
I would say.
And Chris Pratt Pokemon fights Blue? Does he like command
Basically.
Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue is
Well,
kind of.
Blue
Yeah,
I guess
swoops
about
in
as much as
along-
Ashwood in the anime where he goes like, Pikachu, go! And then Pikachu just
Blue
fights.
swoops in alongside Chris Pratt.
Right.
That's definitely
What does Chris Pratt add to the equation?
Blue!
firepower and
has
his bond
guns?
with
Okay.
Yeah, but the gun doesn't really do anything.
the Indoraptor is
against the
bulletproof.
Indoraptor. So Chris Pratt's just kind of
Why?
there with a Nerf gun
Because
at
for the
that
military,
point.
friend.
Yeah, but this one that got loose didn't know how to imprint. That was the
All right.
problem.
TJ,
It's a big,
Yeah.
big dumb.
Wanna hear where we ended up?
socialized idiot.
final thoughts.
So we end up in really quick. We end up in a world where dinosaurs roam the
escape.
earth because the clone human sympathized with them, and BDH was gonna kill them all, and she was gonna let them all die.
BDH
in
wasn't
a
gonna let him
fire.
out.
And Chris Pratt was like, "Realize what you're doing. I'm Chris Pratt." And then the human clone was like, "I'm a human clone," and hit the button, and then let all the dinosaurs loose. So now they're going off to his log cabin with the human clone, and they don't have Blue. But then Blue was like running in a Suburban.
Like the valley.
And that's where we ended.
Yeah, and the dinosaurs have escaped. And they are roaming
You get it now?
California.
One thing I can definitely
Vegas.
ascertain from this review, without a shadow of a doubt,
Oh, yeah.
is that I am 100%, 1,000% very thrilled that I did not watch this. This sounds like the stupidest, dumbest piece of shit movie ever.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Final thoughts, TJ. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
I mean, if you're a person that likes books, read a book. But
What?
What I'm saying is, if you like Jurassic Park, see Jurassic Park.
That was the biggest cop-out review ever.
This book.
If you're not an intellectual, you'll love this movie. T.J. Martell, 2018.
The guise of, if you like books...
Well, I'm trying to be nice about
Don't.
it. Like, the story's not there. There's no story.
Don't be nice.
If you want a
Just
story,
let me have it.
If you want a story, go see not anything else, but go see something else. But if you want to just watch dinosaurs attack and have fun, go see this. I mean, I had fun. It just didn't... It's not a story.
There's no story, but dinosaurs attack.
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of 10? Some things.
You ever feel like movies can't be rated sometimes?
No.
Oh, well then 3.
Ben, final thoughts for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
I'm all talked out.
It's okay.
I stand by my 6.5
6.5.
out of 10.
Ben gives it a 6.5.
Yeah.
TJ gives it a 3
Out of 20.
out of 20. All right. Well, this has been a review.
I guess.
Oh God.
I'm Scott.
I'm Ben.
TJ.
Thank you for listening.